The Parliamentary Oversight Committee on the Implementation of the Constitution has summoned the Justice Minister, the Attorney General and the Constitution Implementation Commission to chart the way forward on how to beat the August 26th deadline for the enactment of the key laws. Only 5 out of the requisite 22 laws have been passed, with less than 3 weeks to go.
I will raise the same issues in the meeting tomorrow to see whether we can find a way of creating a shortcut through that bureaucracy.
The lawmaking process is often a time-consuming affair, and it is highly unlikely that Parliament will manage to pass the 17 legislations in 3 weeks and beat the August 26th deadline.
We also believe we can meet the deadline if the bills find their way to the House by that time.
If Parliament fails to beat the deadline, the Constitution in the transitional and consequential clauses provides for an extension. Article 261(2) allows Parliament, through a resolution supported by votes of 2/3 of members of Parliament, to extend the period of passing any required law by a maximum of 1 year. However, that extension must only be sought in exceptional circumstances certified by the Speaker.
There isn't anything that would require the Speaker to say there are exceptional circumstances why we can't. We have not had thunderstorms or an earthquake or anything of the sort. So therefore, some of these problems are self-generated, partly by people who are still resisting change.
And I don't think it is not an emergency. So there's always a way out of this thing so that we do not crash. We are dealing with a crash situation with the famine. We're also having to do crashing with the implementation of the Constitution.
There is a consensus, however, that Parliament should adjust its sitting hours to deal with the pending bills.
In the event that all the bills are in and we need more time from the House, we will still ask for more time, whether it is working on Saturdays or even extending to late night or even Sunday.
During the Thursday meeting, the persistent friction between the Justice Minister and the Constitution Implementation Commission and other stakeholders is expected to be discussed. While there is no danger of a looming constitutional crisis if Parliament does not meet the August 26th deadline, certainly there will be a pile-up of the legislative workload. So members of Parliament will be forced to work extra time and in a smart manner that will not necessarily affect the quality of the bills that will be tabled in the House. Francis Gachuri, Citizen Live at 9.